مطمئن باش. یعنی الان ببین الان دست من نمیگم اون پسری که بعد که با پروژه دیگه کار میکنه یه ذره ندامت کرده گفت نه اشتباه شده نه اینجوری سوء تفاهم شد از این داستانا. گفتم دیگه من بهش نگفتم که بابا اون چیزو تو میخوام. خودم دنبالش رفتم، خودم یه جوری به طرف گفتم پیداش کردم. یعنی اون هست. این پسری که الان خودش به من ایمیل زده حالا اندازه هست. من قبلا بهت گفتم یه پسر دیگه لبنانی هست، اون بچه بدی نیست، اون خوبه، یعنی کامرشیالی کار آیتی نکرده تو همین داروین منیجر هم بوده. گفتم به میتونی اونم فکر بکنی. من رو برادرش فکر می‌کردم ولی گفتم برادرش خوب نیست، میدونی اینا خودش شاید اگه مثلا بهش بگی اینجا کانتاکتش خودش هم حتی اومد. اینا میتونی اینا فکر بکنی. ولی من بازم میگردم یه ذره زمان بده. من خودش خیلی فکر نمیخوام به هر کسی بگم، برای اینکه هر کسی بگم خبر فلان اینا دست یاد بکنید. دیدی همینجوری آروم آروم جلو برم ولی تو مطمئن باش پیدا میشه. همین الان دارم سه تا رو بهت میگم که هست. خب آها درسته. آها خب یه کاری کن. ببین الان من مثلا با این جدول این چیزا ریتای دانشگاه جاست یه وایس یه پشت خط اسکایپ با هم با دانشجو الان متوجه یه دیگه نه یه وایس بهش چیز بگم. Hello Kilmore.
Yeah, good
Hello.
afternoon. Good afternoon, Sina. How are you?
Good, thanks. Sorry Kilmore, just give me 5 minutes to finish this call and I will call you.
All
I
right.
will come back to you.
No problem.
Okay?
No problem.
Okay, I will keep it on. I will keep it on. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. No problem.
ببخشید. باشه. باشه. حالا خب شما داشتیم می‌خواستم اینو بگم. ببین میتونی بریم توی لینک دانشگاه این ریت های کژوال رو نگاه کنی. خب مثلا ببین شاید یه چیزی به عنوان ریسرچر باید بزنیشون دیگه. کژوال ریسرچر بزنی مثلا فرض بزن بالاترین ریتی که تو بزنی برای پی اچ دی که بالاترین پی اچ دی دیگه نه، ولی پایین‌ترین لول رو توی لول برای با دیگری پی اچ دی بزنی ریتش چقدره میزنن. کژوال میشه. آره دیگه همینه دیگه. یعنی وقتی نگاه میکنی حالا مثلا فقط پی اچ دی نباشه، بیا یه لول پایین‌تر یه جوری با خود بالانسش کن، میدونی مثلا چقدر برات در میاره. اجرای های ایژوکیشن مثلا یه چیزی که تو های ایژوکیشن کار میکنه مثلا کژوالی مثلا درس اچ دی لول پایین‌ترین لولش رو نگاه کن دیگه. چرا دیگه اچ دیگه اچ ساعت 29 دلار پول بده دیگه. خب دیگه تو اومدی یه لول پایین‌تر دیگه همه ارزون شده دیگه. نه دیگه بعد 29 دلار 77 رو یه دفعه پرید. آره خب مثلا بزن میشه معطوب به تکنیسیان ها پروسس تکنیسیان ها چقدر کژوالی میگیرن. $50 ساعتی. خب چند ساعت میخوای کار بکنه اینا رو حساب بکن در 6 ماه مثلا ضرب بکن. چرا؟ خب نه دیگه ببین خب صبر کن ببین پارت تایم که حساب بکنی مثلا بذار 3 روز در هفته این کار میکنه 3 روز در هفته تا 824 ساعت. خب در هفته مثلا در روز در هفته 24 ساعت در هفته کار میکنه ضرب در 4ش بکن در ماهش میشه ضرب در 6ش بکن یعنی میشه 976 ساعت ضرب در چقدر گفتی 50 ساعت $50 $50 بکنی $28800 پولش میشه. یعنی همچین چیزی یه حدودش. البته دقت کن تو باید یه آنکاست هم بهش اضافه کنی، یعنی حقوقی خیلی میره بالاتر، 17% اینا آنکاست میکنن اینا. خب پس یه لولی چند تا لول بیا پایین که مثلا همون سیتا باهاش ببندی. متوجه شدی که یعنی مثلا طرف هم یه چیز نکنه. البته میره آنکاست چجوری حساب کنه، آنکاست یونی میده یا چیز میده، همون ارگانیزیشن میده، نمیدونم. اینا باید از آفیس آف ریسرچ یا همین باید ادمینای دانشگاه بپرسی. اینو مطمئن بعد من از ادمینا خودمون میتونیم بپرسیم، اونا میدونن. مثلا اگه مثلا قرارداد بسته بشه آنکاست رو دانشگاه میده یا اون کمپانی میده. میدونی اینا میتونی روش حساب بکنی. ممکنه اصلا عموما فاندایی که از خارج میاد، خب دقت به اینا داشته باش، هر چقدر که تو پول بیاری دانشگاه مادرش یه جوری به پول میده. یه همچین چیزایی هم بود قبلا. الان درست. همون میشه دیگه. همون که ما اسکول ما میدونم. خب آها 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 خب پس اینو با چیز هماهنگ با اسکول خودتون هماهنگ بکن، بگو مثلا من برآورده هزینه کردم اینقدر، میدونی که مثلا حق باشه. بعد الان هد اسکول ما نیست، هد اسکول ما لیو تا دسامبر نیست، ولی در تیمش هست. میتونم از اینم بپرسم. قطعا هپیه، یعنی خود هد اسکول هستن باشه هپی میشه، یعنی تو فاند داره بدون یه جورایی این. ولی اینکه چقدر این کلابوریت میکنه رو نمیدونم، این واقعیتش رو میتونم برم بپرسم. خب نه چقدر تو بحث پول میزه به اون میتونی میگی دیگه ایدمیلیست دیگه انقدر پول دارم پول بیشتر اگه هپیه که مثلا تو وقتی اسکول داره یونیورسیتی داره بیشتر میزه میگه پس مثلا جدی گرفته مثلا اسکول و خب اونم بیشتر کلابوریت میکنه دیگه. ام. 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 آها خب خب درست درست. آه. ام. 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 ام.
Hello. Hello, Sina.
خب بیا پس یک کاری کنیم. پس یک کاری برای محمد به هر دو حلش کنیم. باشه باشه. آها درست. آه. خب باش باش. آره قبول دارم. خب ببین یه جلسه الان امروز من الان این آقای که ما هم بشه اسکایپ بعد صحبت کنم، بعدش هم یه دانشجو دیگه بشه بعدا تو اسکول میتینگ فکر نمی‌کنم امروز بشه. دوشنبه من کلاسم تا ساعت 2، از 2 به بعدم بعد تا 3 آزادم. میتونی مثلا از ساعت 2 رو تا 3 رو روش فکر کنی اگه آزادی صحبت کنی. چی؟ کلندر رو خب پس بذار بعد از 4، 4 و ربع، 4 و ربع، 4 و نیم. اگه نخواستی سه شنبه من آزادم. داره. یا خب مثلا اون دوشنبه بذار که کلکشو بکنی دیگه. اگر شما بیاید بهتره، چون من تو خودم نکی تو میتینگم تا پارپل 12.1.2 دستان همین رو برم گراس که میبینی یا لوگا طرف میشه با این گروبلش این پارپل 12 دقیقا روبر یلوان که میدین کجاست هم روبروش برش وای هم بیا طبقه اول دو طبقه اول ساعت بزن ساعت کم زنی بودی دو چهار و ده زدی تر بزن چهار رو چون سه رو با شروع میکنم بزن چهار رو بزن یه ساعت هم میشه 5 کیلو باشه خوبه؟ اگه من خبری از هر گونه خبری از سی گرفتم از چیه پروگرامر گرفتم بهت میگم دارم فکر میکنم روش هی میگه فکر هر کی به ذهنم بیاد میگم بهش یه چیزی ازش بپرسم به ذهنم میچرخونم که کارمون راه بیفته مطمئن باشید. یعنی شما باید تصمیم بگیرید من چیز نیستم شما پاسی ما تابع شماییم اگر میخواید باشه باید مشخص کنید چجوری به نظر من اگه در تکنیکال کار نه یعنی من ویدیو رو میخوام چیز بکنم من برای هندلش میکنم یه نفر که پروگرام بدونه میتونه کار انجام بده ببینید این چیزی نه حالا اگه با نظر خودت ببین من به چیز رو فورس نمیکنم به اصلا بخوام نظر منم فقط چیز باشه اینجا فکر کنید برای یکی رو حذف میکنید یکی رو میخوام چیز بکنم اینا نه هر جوری که خودت تصمیم گرفتی و فکر میکنی اون درسته و به نفع خودته چون اصلا شما داری به قول همه زحمت میشید تنظیم میکنی هر چی باشه من میگم باشه چون شما چیز باسی آها خب خب آها باش خب باش من میگم الان بذار با همین جلو ببین اگه واقعا احساس کردی خودت هم احساس کردی تو بس یه حسی داری دیگه ها انجام میشه یا نمیشه دیگه موقع بهتر بود تصمیم بگیری باشه خوشم آقا موفق باشید خدا I'm sorry Kilmore
No, it's okay, Sina.
how are
It's
you
all right. I'm good, thank you. How are you?
good thanks I don't have your how to say your
Uh,
uh, picture image
you don't have my picture again.
no
Uh,
it's going to off and on anyway
it's on.
um
It's on
that's
off.
fine
It.
that's okay no because of the speed of the
Oh.
net anyway
Mm.
so I know that you work on chapter 4 did you see about very few comments which I gave you for chapter 2
Yes, I saw them. I got them yesterday, Sina.
look what do you want to do kill more
Sina, thank you very much.
yeah
This was the second edition, so I was improving on the first edition that you had done. Um, I see I have to improve more, but I thought that was.
much more
Mm, mm,
much more Kilmore is like when I'm reading this one I'm not coming every week to tell you because of something but when I'm reading this one it's very hard for me to understand exactly what you want to say I mean like you studied some words like this it says about thus we can conclude there are thus I mean, there is how to say
mm,
communication between sentences is. I'm not saying it's impossible to follow. It's
mm,
possible to follow, but if you want to provide a draft for thesis,
mm,
this is not the acceptable one. I mean, for example, read the first part. I mean, introduction part. You talk in one page. You
mm.
talk about Carl Lewis Field twice, two different places in one page. And you jump from somewhere to somewhere, coming back again, going up and down, and it's that introduction. It's very hard. I mean, really. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I just skip introduction because I said that I cannot fix it. If I want to write, I will do something else. I don't know what you will fix it. The times goes fast, and I know you are very busy. Then I have no idea what to say. Then I'm listening. Today I'm listening.
Sina, I don't know because I thought I was following like the format of some of the books like Lean.
Yeah, but I know. But
I'm
I mean,
uh,
yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was saying maybe I'm not linking the ideas, logically or sequentially, but I was like the first introduction there where I mentioned the Galois field twice. The ideas or the information I'm putting across is different. So it's like I mentioned
Yeah.
Galois field with one like the introductory part, and then I go to say some more information about the Galois field.
Let's see what you have done.
Mm. Because I was in Lin, that's like what how he puts it. I just had my own ideas, but that's how like he puts it. Uh,
Okay. Look, look, look,
uh,
look. Coming to the third paragraph.
yes,
In this chapter, basics of linear block codes are reviewed. These codes are subclass of block codes.
yes,
Binary linear block codes deal with data stored or transmitted in the binary form. I mean this in the Galois field GF2.
yes,
A block code rate R is the ratio of this information to the total of the values given by this.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
that's it.
uh,
Okay, full stop.
yeah,
And again, after that rate, another important parameter of the block code is the code weight, which is the number of zero elements of this.
yes.
So then,
That information is different now. I'm talking about
yeah,
the code
I know,
weight.
but this is not, this is not introduction. Introduction means what you want to do in general in the chapter.
Ah,
Very,
okay, okay.
then, then you have to explain about, I believe that you come to weight distribution. Weight
Okay.
distribution
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah, you are right, Sina. But you see, there it's only like three sentences there. If when we go now into the thesis, then I'll go
Uh-huh.
to details now where I will have maybe half a
Yeah,
page talking about weight distribution. So here I'm just like introducing, but not only to summarize like what I'm going to say in the chapter, but I'm introducing like the salient aspects.
they should not define something there
Mm,
and
mm,
then skip there. It's not the case to say that. It says
mm,
about in this chapter, the most important parameters of linear block codes, such
mm.
as code rate, weight distribution, blah, 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 will be discussed.
Okay, all right.
Okay?
Okay, so this
That's it.
information I must put it inside where I put the real information.
Mm.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Okay.
So that's, that, I mean, if you think about the introduction one, again, you come to, for example, the last paragraph, you talk about minimum distance, minimum of weight. Again, you define it. And
The last paragraph on introduction.
yes, minimum distance of a code, next second page. C is the minimum weight of all non-zero codes and is equal to the minimum distance. Again, you define Hamming weight or minimum distance or whatever. You see about in one page how many times we talk about minimum weight or weight distribution or whatever.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
So
Okay.
this is not the way. This is not just to discuss like
Okay.
that. Conclusion, mine is this. It needs more time. I mean, I started, to be honest, doing last
Mm.
night.
Mm.
Really, maybe I'm a bit scared of reading what you do. to be honest, I mean, I maybe just I have a stress to understand either the quality of the thing you do is okay or not, but it's hard to follow exactly what you say. Okay, you come to G matrix, H matrix, you say about even the structure you do. For example, coming to table 2.1, on top of that, you start saying that, for example, a 7 for linear block codes code words corresponding to respective message inputs. What means corresponding to respective message input? Message you have input messages, or you can say as a corresponding to messages is given by table 1. The resultant generator matrix as shown, or say
Morning.
represented by equation 2.
Okay, what I was trying to say there, Sina, was that we have like messages, and then we have the corresponding code words. Like it's not only one message. We've got a number of
Normally, when we
messages.
say message means the input of code encoder.
Yes, messages,
But
inputs of encoder.
output of encoder, we call it code word.
Yes.
But then we don't say as message.
I thought message and information was the same thing, except that when it's coded or it's not yet coded, it's still
You
message.
can think that way, but I'm saying in general, we think like this.
Okay, all right.
The case is this, to say that you use many times shown for equation is not right.
Okay.
And I don't know.
So we should use given instead of
given
shown.
represented by is as follows, something like that. Normally we say, at least I say like this.
Because I see some textbook, they say shown in equation, blah, blah, blah. Shown.
Maybe you are right. I'm not saying, maybe it's better to say given by.
Or presented.
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I put given by Sina, and then the next time I want to put given by, then I start counting. I've put like 3 given bys in the same page. Then it's like
Now you can say that as a result, that's what the generator matrix is this, and then end of the story. No need to say, oh, it's given by. I know, represented by, I mean, given by is as follows. You know, you can play, a couple of words you can find. That the case you do in here, like, for example, minimum distance in linear block codes, you don't need to say about I don't know, about the bound you have written there. I mean, very basic thing you can say as
because sorry, Sina. Some of these I didn't correct it because that from your first edition, you had gone through it and I thought it was now fine. I just corrected what you had said I should correct.
No,
you remember after the first edition, I didn't change much. I just said, oh, this is what Sina is corrected. Like the introduction, for instance, is the same introduction that was in the first edition.
That's his introduction. Possibly I didn't read that introduction that time too.
So I thought Sina is okay with this.
No.
So let me just not change this. I then changed the other, like the other putting equations.
No, like Hilma, please. If you want to work on this one, you have to be careful. As I said, you need to read it once, at least twice, 3 times by yourself. It's not just sending to me to say that it's done. Sina will do for me. Sina doesn't have time.
I know.
Same as Chilmo.
I know. Yesterday when you sent my my edited version, I saw it was midnight 30 your time, and I was, oh, Sina is still awake. It was midnight 30.
This is Kilmore. If you continue like that, we can't continue, to be honest.
Oh.
You can continue, but that doesn't have a chance to be accepted as thesis. And I don't know what to say.
Oh. Oh, okay. I will go through the changes and I will try to link the ideas. But
Okay,
then
more.
I was thinking maybe
Yes,
I can do that, and then
yes.
I can do this, but
Mm-hmm.
then work on chapter 4 so that when I come, I noticed that instead of the whole week, the semester break, we are going to be working, I think, in the afternoon for these structures. So maybe if I correct this chapter 2, and then
Yeah.
if you can kindly have time during that break, then I can come to your office in the morning before we start the residential work. If you have time, then maybe you can actually show me, because Sina, I'm doing my very best, my very very best, and it's not good enough. I
Kilmore,
I uh,
Kilmore.
yeah.
Sorry. Um, think about this.
Mm.
Do you think you can finish?
Yes, I think I can finish.
I don't think
That's
so.
why I want to do chapter 4
No, no,
now.
no,
Mm,
no, 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 Kilmore. In
mm,
my view, you cannot. Speaking frankly, you cannot. You struggle with writing too much. And that is the problem we have. I'm happy to help, as you see. I'm happy to read it. If I understand the thing
mm.
you have done is okay, I can read many times. This is not the structure we can accept it. And that is the problem. If you had a problem in programming, we could say that, okay, you can do this one, don't worry about that, I could help, accelerate the speed, blah, 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 blah. But the base thing in here is to show that you can write well. And I don't know, I mean, what I've said last week, remember that, to
Mm.
say that just do something best, the best. Think that this is over. It's not still over. It's still, the problem is open.
Chapter 3.
Even when you, okay, when you bring to me, to be honest,
Mm.
when you bring to me, this is not such as a good shape for reading. For example, coming to page 8, you say about the distance between, how to say, distance between sentences or fonts, possibly they are changed. You know, this is at times New Roman 11. Some pages fonts are 12. Some pages fonts are based on a font actually is 11, and
On page 8.
yeah, I think it was 11. I don't know, maybe I do mistake, but the space between sentences is different. Is it? The
No,
space,
it's
space between lines.
it's the
Is
same.
it?
It's the same.
Why? Okay, come to page 6.
Page 6. Page 6.
Yeah. You do.
It's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah, okay.
It's the same
Yeah.
according to me.
Okay.
Mm.
No, I'm saying about, you see about the distance between, maybe the same. But my view is
Mm.
after page 7, font becomes smaller.
No, I formatted to Times Romans 12, all page by page. I did it page by page.
Okay, that's fine. But the thing which I wanted to say, you know, if you come to just like,
Mm.
this is about the first the paragraph you did, this is about 4 equations, even if it doesn't enter, this is about these equations are satisfied by 16 error, and then make a space, and when your sentence is over, they make another line and make a space between what you have done and the rest of the talk. It's
You
just read the right.
which page are you
Yeah.
talking about? 8, Sina? 9.
9. Yes, sorry.
Page 9.
Yes.
Uh,
This is about 4 equations you wrote there. And then immediately after that, without entering any, how to say, space or enter, it says the these equations are satisfied by this. You just type. And you say about the how many lines you have done without any entering to the new sentence.
Page 9. Page 9 is the one that has got. It starts with where S is equal to syndrome of error pattern H transpose parity check matrix.
That's right. And then you say about three equations. You have E0 plus E3 plus E5 plus E6.
No.
It's ended by that one. One is equal to E2 plus E4 plus E5 plus E6. Yes.
Yeah.
And then without any space, that is these equations are satisfied by 16 or something. Yeah. There is no entering after equations you have written. Then these equations should come to the next line.
I'm lost, Sina. Page 9, that's the one which has got equation 2.6, right? Is that the one with the equation 2.6?
No.
Also, you are talking about page 10. That's the last one. Page 10.
It's not the last one.
No, not the last one. Page 10, which says,
okay, all
right. 9. Okay, all right. I see what these equations were. Okay, sister.
This is about there is no enter space.
Because it's a continuation of the flow of you know the ideas I was trying to put across. That's why I didn't put enter. Because it's like one information I'm putting in one sentence. So the start of the equation there to the end of the equation and the continuation of that sentence is one idea. Because if I put enter, then I like break the flow that I wanted to. I said these following linear equations relate the error digits to the syndrome digits. So these are the syndrome digits I'm putting there. They are not equations as such. Of course, they are equations, but I'm saying these are the syndrome digits. And I'm saying these equations satisfy, how do we come to get those equations? There are 16 2 to the power 16 error patterns, which are shown below. Then I show. So it's a continuation linking those equations to what I've shown below now and showing them below now, 16 of them. So that's why. Otherwise, there will be a break between the flow of the ideas between the first and the 16 errors I want to show. That's why I did that.
Do you know what is channel is BSC?
The BSC is a binary syndrome channel. Binary symbol channel. Binary symbol channel.
Where did you define?
I thought I put it. I put it in brackets.
No, what is BSC channel? It's not just definition. It's just.
Oh, you mean defining? Yeah, you're right. I didn't define it. I put it in brackets, but I didn't define. I can do. No, Sina, I want to finish this, and I don't know.
Look, Kilmore, if you want to finish it, this is not the way to finish. I can't do too much time for you to just fix as what you do, to be honest. I mean, this takes my time a lot. I mean, if I want to fix it, I have to rewrite everything, almost everything. And it takes a lot. I'm not in that position to do for you. Very speaking frankly, it is like this.
Yeah, but chapter 3 we finished. Chapter 2 is just
Chapter 2 has not
always.
finished. Chapter 3 has not finished. Chapter 1 has not been finished. Many things to do, Kilmore. I'm just guiding you. I mean, I don't know. As I said, I'm telling you. I'm not saying. Please don't imagine I'm against you. I would like to finish this thesis too, but it should be finished in the proper way. It's not the case to say that I want to finish. It has to be finished, and then that's it as whatever it is. No. Speaking frankly, no. So that's the case. You have to think about what you want to do. This is not a way to do. You just type and there is no, I don't know, I mean, you tried, I understand you did something better. It says about, for example, if you fix references, I understand it, it's better. You try to define something here, you try to maybe put something, technical things there, but there are no, how to say, it's not as something to say as the case which we can follow properly here. Like self-dual quotes you put in here. What is self-dual quotes in here?
What page is that, Sina?
Page 18.
Page 18.
Yes.
Self-dual quote, they help explain the parity check matrix, right? Page 18.
Yeah.
Okay, if I open page 18,
A
yeah.
self-dual quote, you define it. You said about, look, what I guess, you read the book and just you copy whatever you have there based on your sentence and put it in here.
What paragraph is that seen on page 18? Self-dual quote?
The last line. Now I'm saying about the topics you define is just get from the book and that's it. You just don't think about, do something based on your own format to think about maybe it's relevant to the case you have or not.
I don't see it seen as self-dual quotes on page 18.
Page 18, the last line.
Page 18, or maybe 19, last line. The last line.
Yeah.
Joe. Oh, SPC codes.
I don't get what. Yeah, SPC, the next line after self-talk is a linear block code that is dual code CD, where the code C must be even and the dimension K of the code must equal and implication that of code rate half.
Self-dual quote. Because there I was not just following the textbooks, I was trying to illustrate the link between the generator parity matrix and and the
No, I'm not saying you're repeating. I'm saying about you just follow from a book what you have as items. What I guess. I hope I do mistake.
Are you saying that? Sorry, are you saying it's not relevant? I shouldn't have put it.
No, I mean, yeah. The case is a cyclic code. If you want to say that a linear block code, yeah, that's
no.
Keep it.
Okay.
Keep it.
Because cyclic codes has got another chapter, so that yeah.
What is the last of modified linear block codes? What is that one?
The last what? Sorry?
Yes. Modified linear block codes.
Modified linear block codes. Yeah, you remember we spoke about this last time, and I said, Sina, these whether we should put it or not. So that's why from there onwards I left it. I said, if you think we shouldn't put it in, I thought we should. Then we can take it out.
No, you don't need it. You don't need it.
Okay, yeah, we can take it out because from page I think 20 going all the way, we said that if this information is is going to be repeated in chapter 3, then we don't need to put it in. But then I double checked it and I saw that there is no part in chapter 3. That's where we put it. So
Yeah.
that's why I left it. But if you think it's better to leave it, we can leave it.
Yeah, please delete it.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so what do you want to do?
Oh, work even harder, Sina. Yeah, I'll work even harder. I'll finish this and I'll finish chapter 4. Chapter 4 will be first draft. This one, I will follow what you have asked me to do, to link these ideas, not repeat some. Change the way I say given or represented, and then I'll change the introduction completely. I'll make it very short and just up to the point. Then I'll take the information, some of the information which is the introduction, I'll put it in the main body, and
Yeah.
I will try very hard not to repeat.
Okay,
Mm.
Gilmore,
Mm.
I read only once, not anymore, and that's the, whatever you bring, I will consider as kind of final draft, to be honest. Whatever I say is, whatever you say, I consider as a final draft. I'm not going to think about you have as an image for G matrix or H matrix or something as a figures or whatever. Everything should be done. There is no time, and if you think that you can do that, please continue. If you cannot, that's the thing you have to think of.
I can do, Sina. I can do. I can do.
Okay,
I can
that's
do.
the thing. I'm not going to discuss about how to write, to be honest, any further. This is your responsibility, Kilmore. This is very time consuming for you and me. Even in the meetings we have plenty of things to do. It's not just based on thinking about how you write the thesis. That's everything should be fixed. Even you come to this one as a chapter, you have to put the numbers for the sections and to say that this is, for example, section 2 of this chapter, 2 point something, 2.1, 2.2, something like that. Everything is the view of the last draft of the thesis. No time for me to read many times to understand either what you want to do. This one is okay or not.
Yeah, that one, I understand, Sina. Because the last time I had put 2.1, 2.1, you said don't do it.
Yeah.
But
I know.
yeah, so
That's right.
that's why I left it out. But now
I agree.
I will put it.
Good.
I'll put the
If you
heading.
put it there, that's why, because I'm saying about this is the final draft. So just do as best as you can. Make a separation between lines, paragraphs. Make it simple for someone to read it. It's not the case to follow exactly. I mean, to think of either what it is and where it goes. Pay attention to commas. For example, thus, after thus normally we put as comma. Therefore, you put comma. Hence, we put as comma. And then, so like as a for example, you put as comma, but you have to put after thus the comma. Something, I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm very harsh to you anyway. I don't know. I mean, in my view, is this project will not be finished by end of this semester. Really. But if you think that you can do that, go ahead. I don't mind. Remember that you have to do simulations. You have to finish simulations. You have to work on something as a theory when you are here. That's not a big deal to me. I can guide you. That's not a problem. But finishing simulations and finishing writing is your task, and you have to do that. Or how and you how? I don't know. We have passed 6 weeks, and we have only 6 weeks to go. Up to you.
All right.
This is the thing I can say. I mean, I cannot guide you too much in terms of writing, but really, it takes long time. I mean, to read and understand about, I mean, the topic you have discussed. I mean, is better, is more readable, short sentences you use, but structure is not being accepted. You have to work on the structure. You have to make it more attractive to someone to read it. And, you know, it's like better things to do is based on what you think about the project. I always should not tell you do this or don't do that. I mean, you can think about now. I mean, say that, well, what is good or what is bad? Is it relevant or not? I should not always tell you to say that this or that. So I'm giving you the whole task back to you. Fix it, give it to me. I'm happy to help, but I'm not reading that way. That takes long time. Takes long time. If you think about it, every week I'm thinking about to read a chapter of you, takes a long time. I have other things to do. Once I will read, like other how to say supervisors. Enough. Either good or bad is your responsibility.
Okay, I'll fix this one and like final draft, and I'll send to you. Then
Yeah.
I hope that when you go through it,
You can discuss about thesis, about the topic you want to discuss. You think that if it is good or bad, I can guide you as I did before. That's fine. I gave you some hints about how you can think about the structure and how you can go further and further. For example, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. Structure is okay. It's okay. I can do that. I mean, how you write, how you manage it, how you prepare, that's the thing which I cannot tell you. Normally, introduction is started with very short paragraph, like as a couple of paragraphs of 1, 2, maybe half a page, something like that. Because you have only 20 pages maximum. If you shorten it, maybe you will come into like maybe 17, 18 pages. Half a page is enough. But how you will do that, this is not the case. If someone can take from the introduction. And once only you have to define something, not going and coming back, go and come back. Then maybe we can do something better. And yeah, whole pictures you have in the equations should be gone. Still, they are there. Remember that last week I told you, imagine that you are going to give it as a final draft. Did I tell you or not?
but I wrote in my email, I said I'm going to do those matrices. So I wanted you to note that, because I will do in the final draft. I will do the matrices. So I wrote in the email, not in this, in the thesis, in the email that Sina, I know
Yeah.
I will have to fix that.
Yeah. Anyway, but when you write an equation should be very clearly say something. It's not just say equation. Make a harmony between equation and the topic you are discussing. Best way, better shape. And this is very important. Till what you come to syndrome, structure is fine, syndrome concept is fine. I don't get the meaning of whatever you have done as equation 2.6, and I don't know how your standard array you discussed. The lookup table, you talk about lookup table, right?
Equation 2.6.
Yeah, equation 2.6 lookup table. You say something. I don't know what is the standard array here. A table. If it's a table, this is not a table. We see.
Equation 2.6, when the channel decoder computes the interval out of the vector, the syndrome R is as follows. Syndrome, the nature of the syndrome is if and only if code word is received to R vector transmitted word, otherwise S R are not code word. Which paragraph are you talking about there, Sina? I don't see
No,
it.
equation. You said about table you did that. This is equation or table. Where is the table?
Tapo, N tapo. Tapo, not table.
And n times n minus k standard array table can be constructed with each row consisting of k possible receive sequences resulting from error patterns in the first column, coset leader.
No, maybe
You wrote
we are not on this.
table.
We are not on the same page, Sina. Are you talking about
Okay.
page 8,
No,
which
yeah,
has got 2 point?
mine is yeah.
It starts with equation 2.5, then 2.6, then goes.
Yeah, I'm talking about top of equation 2.6. You say what an n times n minus k standard array table can be constructed table. To talk about table. Yes?
Okay. An n by x standard array table can be constructed with each row consisting of k possible
Yeah.
received
That's
sequences.
right.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
right. It's a table. Yeah. So where
Uh,
is the table?
okay.
Is it equation you discuss
Yeah.
or table?
No. This set of equations they
Where
form
is
the.
set of equation you discuss? I don't see any equation. If you say equation, I have to see equality symbol. I don't see it.
Okay. From C1 is equal to 0 up to the last like that matrix is
Where
give
is
us when the first column. This is I'm trying to talk about what I put
no
there in
Kilmore?
C1. Yeah.
I don't want your expression.
Mm.
I want to see what your thesis says.
Array table
There is
can be
no
constructed with
table, no
each.
table, no equation. I don't know what it is. This is just as an example. But what this example means, I don't get it.
Constantly the sequences. Okay. I'll remove the word table here. It's confusing. Yes, you're right. Array table. May,
You know, such these mistakes,
mm,
it destroys the reader.
uh, you see, like you are telling me, Sina, maybe I read this and maybe I don't understand it properly because I think that's what I'm trying to look for.
To be honest, Kilmore,
Uh,
that was my conclusion too.
why? But Sina, that's what like what Costello, how that's Costello puts it.
Lin and Costello,
Mm,
they understood what they say. You don't compare yourself with Lin and Costello.
yes.
You should write what you understand, not what Lin and Costello understood.
Yeah. Yes. I agree. But
Then write something which you understand. It's not the case you just get from, that's why I try telling you to say that get from the book and put it in here based on your own sentence. It's not working. Like the saying we came here to say about the topic you have like as a bound for Hamming bound. What is Hamming bound?
what
This
page?
is what page 10. Your maybe 9 for you or 11 for you. I don't know. The last line is the equation 2.7. What is that bound? So what does see that bound?
Locals given by.
Yeah, how is given by that bound? There is no reference for that bound. The singleton bound. This is the way you define something without anything. What is MDS code? You said MDS.
Yeah, minimum distance.
No, MDS is maximum distance separable. It's a code of a particular meaning. But what is that?
Where is that, Sina? Page 11?
Page 11, yes. Mine is page 11.
It's called minimum distance, maximum likelihood decision algorithm.
No. Before reference 17, after equation you have done as 2.7, the first paragraph. You say about maximum distance separable, MDS codes, such as Reed-Solomon codes, repetition codes, their duals.
The last
You
paragraph,
know,
the last
the
paragraphs, you know,
yeah,
they,
maybe for you the last paragraph.
there are bounds imposed on the minimum distance of linear block codes. For instance, considering an NK linear code with a D minimum parameter is very important in the performance of linear block codes. For a given linear block code that rate, the probability of error in additive white Gaussian noise channel decreases
How,
exponentially. The upper lower bounds. Our this one I was referring to the upper and lower bounds of minimum distance are important in assessing capabilities.
what means upper and lower minimum distance?
Minimum upper and
How
lower bounds
how they are given by?
on minimum distance.
How they are given by?
Yeah.
It's not just
So,
based on regular equation. How? How?
so this equation was now trying to relate now that minimum distance because we have a minimum distance lower bound on that integrating factor in the bracket. So that's why I put it in there.
That's not working for us in here. We
Okay,
don't need it.
okay, I can remove it.
Do you believe that you understand what you have written?
Yes, I think I understand, but maybe the way I understand it, it's not you know according to what I should be putting in the thesis. But I was trying to link the bounds to like any inequality because that equation is an inequality because
Again,
we have. Mm.
Kilmore. I don't want your expression. What I want to see, thesis works by itself. Yeah,
Mm.
that's the case. You'd always explain about, I thought like, no. Think about this.
Mm.
What you write, you understood. If you don't write. Don't write.
Because what I do is I read and I think now I understand, then I write. But
So okay,
mm,
that's good, but to show that how that equation or inequation is given by, it's not just based on an answer as the final one. Show that the steps how they are given by.
yeah, because if
If you understood well,
mm,
that means you have to do those.
because after that in equation senior, if we read the next paragraph, now I'm trying to explain the equation. I say the singleton bound is applicable to linear, non-linear, binary or non-binary block codes. So I put the d min minus 1 up there and then equate it to nk plus l
Okay.
such that the codes d min. So again, I explain why that d min there are termed maximum distance separable. So I'm trying to link the maximum distance separable to the equation.
What textbook do you use except Shulin?
Sorry,
What textbook do you use except Shulin?
I use mainly Lin and Costello because see now I've looked at some other textbooks. They don't go even to details and they don't explain even well. So Lin and Costello,
But do you believe that whatever Lina Costello wrote in that book, do you understand the whole aspects of that book?
yeah, when I read two
Do
times,
you understand everything?
two times and three times, I do. I think I do. When I read like two times, three times, like on linear block codes or cyclic codes, I read like three times, four times, sentence by sentence, even underlining and then seeing how I can link the ideas.
Okay, do as best as you can,
Mm.
and just don't send to me anymore. If you think that is the final draft, please send.
So I will remove that equation and then what?
I'm not saying remove or keep.
Mm.
That's your choice to decide. If you understand it, please explain it clearly. It's okay.
So,
If
maybe
you don't,
give
just
maybe if you give me a minute, Sina, I just want to a minute. I just want to check this. Hello, Sina.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
okay, I'm here. I'm just trying to check this because I don't know, because I thought if I try to write it in a layman's language without putting the necessary vocabulary, then it will not sound well. It will not sound well. That's why I put these words, which I get like from the textbooks. I can't find it, but I was
Don't
just
worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just do it as best as you can and then send to me. We will start about programming next week.
Next week Friday I'm traveling. I'm coming there.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Uh, so
Just fix writing as much as you can.
okay,
That's your task.
okay, all right. I'll do that, and I'll send chapter 4, the first draft. I'll try to.
I'm not looking at the first draft.
No,
I will look only the final draft.
no. I mean chapter 4. Chapter 4.
That doesn't matter, Kidmo.
Uh,
Final draft of everything.
all right.
Think about it. You want to submit something as the final draft to DevNet. I will have a look at that time.
All right.
I'm not going to look at time by time. It takes time, long time.
Okay, I'll do.
If you are here, you can show me about what you have done, and I can tell you about either the draft is fine or not. You can send to me, but don't imagine I can edit it for you.
Okay, I'll send it to you, and then when I get there after next week, I'll come to your office, and then yes.
Okay, that's fine, no problem. When you will be in the army?
Sunday.
So, okay, you will see each other. We will see each other on Monday.
Monday, yes. I'll come.
Okay.
I'll come Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I said, I'll let you know the timetable, the provisional timetable they sent is not yet confirmed, but it looks like we will be doing in the afternoon. So I'd like to
That's okay.
make
I
use
will
of.
be. I will be in uni. I will be in uni.
Okay.
I will be in uni.
Okay.
Kilmo, that's only time which I'm telling you. Census date is end of this August. If you realize that you cannot finish it, it's a time to withdraw. Just you withdraw thesis part 2. You can do it next semester. If you really think that you cannot finish it, this is the only chance you have.
End of.
Up to you. I don't want to have your answer, but think about this.
I was just saying end of August is after tomorrow.
That's right, as we discussed before.
No, I'll finish it, Sina. I'll work. I'll work, Sina.
I will examine you not the same as the first part. Speaking frankly, this is a thesis which is published online. This is credit we have from the university. We'll think about this. I told you before. Think about it. You still have time. I'm not against you. I'm stressing this one. I'm not against you. I want to help you. If you cannot finish it, don't imagine I can do something special for you. Just think about this. You still have time. I'm not against you. I am not against you. Seriously, I'm not. But I can't put too much time to read and fix everything. Possibly you expect from me big things. I mean, to do something, big things for you. I cannot.
No, I was expecting help on the programming bit, but the writing I thought I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, but do you believe that you can?
Mm.
That's my question now here. I told you initially. I mean, so that if you say programming, it's okay. I can guide you to say that's a bug. I can fix this, that's fine. But writing, as I said initially before, and today, I can't. I can't just edit once, maximum twice. The whole thesis, that's it.
No,
Think about it.
I'll do it
Think
soon.
about this. You still have time. You still have time, but don't forget census date is end of August.
Mm.
I'm not against you, Skidmore, to be honest. You said that your colleague is, I mean, in hospital, you are in rush to do something for that, you put time for your work, and maybe you will be more busy and you have something else to do. You are in behind other units to do, you know, you always bring something to this.
No,
That means you postpone what you want to do in thesis, and it makes pressure for you to do something. I understand fully, but I'm saying about what would be at the end the result of the work you do. That's the case for me.
no, it was the opposite, Sina, because I was just working on thesis only. Then
Yeah,
I
I
didn't do the
understand.
other work
No,
on
no,
the other one. Yes.
I understand what you
Mm,
say.
mm.
I understand what you say. But if you go and support your colleague, if you try to do something, for example, for other units, maybe now time is shorter than before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it affects you more than you imagine.
But
And that's the only thing which I say. I'm not saying you should drop the thesis.
mm,
Never, ever, I would say. That's the only thing which I say is this. Think about this. Can you do or not? That 100% is your decision. Totally is your decision. I'm happy to finish this thesis as soon as we can. Because writing, reading takes long time. It's very, how to say, time-consuming job. And the quality of something you do, it should be okay. Otherwise, it's not a chance to get through. Do as best as you can. That's why I said last week, think about this a final draft, and then imagine yourself. Can you do that or not?
Sina,
Think about this. Think about this. Yes.
okay, let me think about it. So today is 28. Um, then it means I have a few days to think about it. Let me think about it, and then let I'll let you know. But I mean I'm willing to work very hard.
Yeah.
And
Look, I'm happy. I'm happy you are in that mood. I'm happy to help. To be honest, I'm not against you. I'm stressing this one. Really, really, I want to see this thesis has been finished on time. But we have to work properly to see there's something as a standard for each output. You know that.
yes.
So you have to think about this. Can we or not? Can we or not? Maybe if you have more time, then you can properly handle it and see. It's okay.
I have more time. Like when I come on leave, the first week, half day, and the next 2 weeks, and I'm not doing. Yeah, I'm just doing thesis after that.
Yeah, but
After
if
that,
you're okay, I'm not saying you can or cannot, just you can think about what you will do. 3 weeks time to handle the whole thesis.
mm.
Up to you. I'm happy to help as much as I can, not more than that you imagine. I'm here full time, as you know, always. This one gentleman is my friend and he's waiting to show me something. You can see him. Maybe you see that here. Can you see him?
Hi, how are you?
How are
Yeah,
you?
I
He
can
says,
see
how are you?
him.
But we cannot see you anyway.
Oh,
All right,
okay, Sina,
Kimo,
and let
do
me.
as best as you can.
Yes.
If you want to send chapter 4, you can send it to me. I can look at it about the content, if it is good or bad in the structure, not just in terms of format, platform is fine or not. I will not edit it. Okay?
Okay.
Then see how it goes.
Okay.
And then I can guide you that one, that's fine. But in terms of reading, correcting, only once, that's it. Takes too much time.
Okay, Sina. I understand. I understand. You, because I was thinking you have done this for chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So the last one is chapter 4. So I was thinking maybe you could read or you could only read this chapter 4, and then I will now correct all these chapters because you have already guided me. Chapter 5 is basically what we did. So I think there I will not change anything. So which means when I come, it's only concentrating on refining these chapters now. Make them the polish them up as best as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do as best as you can. I'm happy to help. I am happy to help.
Yeah, I know the Sina, and I'm very grateful for that. You are helping me, and I think with your help, I will be able to finish this.
I hope I can see Kinmore bring something good thesis and good thesis.
Yeah, I'll do my very best, I'll do my very best.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Hopefully see you.
Like I said, the help I expect is just on programming. On this one, I mean, if it means not sleeping the whole night and polishing it up,
Yeah, yeah.
really,
I
I'll do
I
that.
agree.
I'll
I
do that.
understand.
Yeah.
I understand how much pressure you have, to be honest.
Yes. So the only problem I have now, Sina, is this guy who was supposed to stand in for me when I come on leave. Looks like he's going to be in hospital for a long time.
Yeah.
So the management will try to say because of this you cannot go. So I will tell. I mean, I've already written to them and say I have to travel and I have to go. So I think they will not. They will try, but they will not stop me.
Mm.
Coming out.
Okay. I hope you can sort it out as best as you can, or what you wish you will take it.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
Anyway, so continue writing. Best.
I'll do.
Write something what you understand, and then prepare proper shape, and then send it to me. I can have a look and guide you in the structure, and then I will let you know what is okay or not, and that's it.
Okay. I'll send you chapter 4, Sina. I will. Thank you very
Do
much.
it. No problem.
Thank you very much, Sina, for your help. I
Okay,
really
sorry
appreciate
about
it.
it if I'm harsh to
No,
you.
it's okay. It's okay. Because my work also impacts on you as my supervisor. It must be high quality, and I'll do my very, very best to make it high quality.
Sometimes supervisors do mistake too. Anyway, you don't listen, okay?
Thank you, Sina. Let me think about it, like you are saying,
Sure.
but I have that will to really go hard on it. Let me think about it. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Thank you, Sina.
Good luck. All the
Have
best.
a good weekend.